Giraffa celestre. Capitano Moby. Dragon cannelloni. Berry berry bicus dicus bombicus. Berry berry bicus dicus bombicus. Nubini pizzanini. Churrito bonito. O din 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 dun. O din 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 dun. Cimpanzini bananini. Borbaloni luliloli. Blueberrini octopusini. Bananita dolfinita. Brr patapim. Popkuru en fizuru. Talpa di ferro. Giraffa celestre. Cacto hippopotamo. Tetete sau. Bur patapim. Bur patapim. Ketchuruan musturu. Electroquacco. Bananito. Tim cheese. Tim cheese. Boneca ambalabu. Pipi kiwi. Tim cheese. tralalelo tralala. Lucky block. Tralalelo tralala. Bombardiro crocodilo.
Tung 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 sahur.
Bombardiro crocodilo. Bombardiro crocodilo. Bombardiro crocodilo.
Tung tung
Bombardiro crocodilo. Bombardiro crocodilo.
I give you this opportunity to redeem yourself from our last battle.
That's exactly what I'll do.
Pop this asshole. Fight. Beat down. Impressive. Beat down. Impressive.
fucking kidding me? Not on my watch! That all you got? Yeah! Not this time! Oh, come on!
So weak. Now I'm enjoying this. You are weak.
Knockdown!
You are weak.
Knockdown!
They all fear me.
And so will you! Nice try! Elite!
Make an effort.
Wait up! Nice try! Outstanding! Come on! Nice try! Rude! Impossible! Not this time! Hell yes! Outstanding! Come on! Nice try! Impressive! This is what I'm here for! I'm going to enjoy this!
They were weak. I will not be. Come to me. We're not done yet.
Outstanding!
You are weak.
Knockdown! Nice try! Elite! Rude! Dodge, sucker! Told ya! Sorry! But if I know you, you're still satisfied. Player 1 wins. Get ready.
Under all those muscles, you're just a little girl. Weak, scared.
What would I be scared of?
You shitty high school insults. Fight. Get ready.
Monster or little girl, you should stay away from me.
I'll be happy to do that.
After you're in prison. Fight. Get over here.
Monster Girl? That name's a little on the nose. Too simple. Like you.
You won't have a nose when I'm finished.
You won't have a face. Fight. Beat down. Impressive. Beat down. Your own fault. Impressive.
Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Fighting Irish, South Bend, Indiana, beneath the Golden Dome and Notre Dame Stadium. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Auburn Tigers, taking on the 11th ranked team in the land, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. Fielded in the end zone, it's Simmons. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Handoff from the gun. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22.
Well, he got you 2 on first down. He got you 2 on second. 2 won't get it done on third. You're going to have to go somewhere else if you're on offense here and stay on the field.
Here's a heat. And he dropped it. Just didn't whip the thing all the way in.
That is exactly how you set a tone when you're on defense. defense, and especially when you're at home. If you can get them and force them into a punt early, keep that crowd going and involved, man, is it fun to play defense.
Catch in the middle, it's Singleton. He's not going to get there. Stop short on 4th down.
And I tell you what, I can justify when it's really short, but when it's 4th and medium on your side of the territory, man, that success rate continues to plummet down, and now they've just set this offense up in really good position.
And to get rid of it quickly. Just gets rid of the football, nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down. Offense in a bunch formation. To the air, it's Carr. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. The Irish will need to move the sticks on 3rd and long to keep this drive going. From the gun, wants to pass. With the catch, it's Love. That'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal from the 10.
And that is a huge conversion on 3rd and long for the offense. I think a lot of people thinking, hey, we're just going to try to get a couple yards, help our kicker out here to kick a field goal.
Big guy tries to barrel in. Touchdown, Notre Dame! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
And that touchdown just got this whole place going, didn't it? You got everybody doing the Irish jig. Touchdown, Jesus is happy. You got the leprechaun, he's dancing. The energy in this place right now is on another level after that score. No wonder this is such a tough place to come in and try to get a win on the road.
Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Open space at the 25. There he goes. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 48. Tiger quarterback giving him a little extra to that War Eagle run there.
And I tell you what, Auburn, one of the greatest fan bases in college football. They love their team, always loud, always proud, and they love to support a quarterback that can run. They've had some good history with good athletes at that quarterback spot.
They got nothing on the last play at 2nd and 10. Creates a little space. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. The Tigers, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice.
Got enough space. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the 1st down.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot, but that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that play? Just making it happen, breaking off the huge gain. It's tough to get these guys on the ground.
So on offense, you've got to find a way to put 6 up on the board. You know that in this game, field goals may not get it done. So big-time players make big plays in big games. Who can you rely on?
And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option, and you've seen the evolution with scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Fielded in the end zone. It's Price. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Looking for a man. It's Carr. Rushes on him. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up the 1st. Gonna run it. It's Love. Breaks the tackle.
And they just kind of sneaked that one in there as a defensive guy, 3rd and 5+. I'm thinking pass. They were thinking pass, Palmer, and they slipped the running.
And it's so nice then to have this guy at running back too, right? Because you could throw it to him on 3rd down or hand it off.
Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play-action attempt.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. He'll take the deep shot. He's got it along the sideline. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. This Notre Dame offense carving it up. They're working with another 1st down. Fires to the big fella. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the 1st down on the throw and catch. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. They're setting up the screen. Breaks into the open. They stop him just a link or two short of the 1st, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. It's been punch, counter-punch throughout the early part of this game as we take a look at the 1st quarter stats. They fought to a standstill in the 1st. Let's see who gets the edge early in the 2nd. And they'll come to the line just needing a few chain links for a 1st down. To the air, it's Carr. It's complete on the right side. Hard running there. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. On 1st and goal, Notre Dame will try to get it in the end zone. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He wants it all. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to barrel in. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Irish. Backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, no problem.
When you start in the black zone inside your own 20 coming out, it's difficult. You can give up a safety. You get worried about that. The offense puts a great drive together. Great job executing. Great job getting a touchdown.
He'll bring it out. It's Cobb. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. So here comes the Auburn offense. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Turning it on! They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play.
You know, in the SEC, you're going to have to run the football if you're going to win games. You can go on and on talking about great Auburn running backs back in the day, but right here, right now, if this team's going to win an SEC championship, they need to force-feed this guy the football and let him go to work.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground, he gets upfield, and he's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the 1st.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line.
And I think everybody wants to run the option nowadays, but the problem is, can everybody read it? You got to be able to stick the ball in the belly of the running back, and you have to be able to understand, or I'm pitching it to him. Whatever the read is, you can tell he was a little bit confused, a little bit slow, and that's why the defense won this round.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. 4th down and 1, and they'll go for it. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17.
Oh, and I love that play call on 4th down. You know, the entire defense was zoning in on that running back, thinking he was maybe going to get a handoff, but they're able to sneak and leak him out of the...
Headed to the end zone, and he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Tigers.
This has been a back-and-forth battle with a lot of football left to go. Really nice job executing on that rushing touchdown. If they get this extra point, this thing is all tied up.
And he made the extra point without problem. They marched 79 yards on the drive. So after getting into the end zone on that last drive, they're set to kick it away. He'll bring it out. It's Price. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. On the run, it's Love. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking downfield, it's Carr. Makes the catch. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? From the gun, wants to pass. Fires left. It's Carr downfield. Turns it on in midfield. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the 1st down.
We always talk about Yak, and that was 3rd and very manageable. They were just throwing the ball to the sticks, just trying to pick up a simple first. But when you've got playmakers like that can do things after the catch, and he...
Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Quarterback on the keeper. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
Unloads to the wideout. On target to the left. Gets it to the 37. Clock stops to move the chains. And the Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Dropping back, it's Knight. Quickly to the tight end. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. Oh, they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands.
And we talk to teams week after week and quarterbacks and coaches, and what do they always say, man? Quarterback's best friend is a tight end. Well, that play right there, he wasn't his best friend. You don't see a lot of drops from him, but, man, he had an opportunity to catch that.
They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. Just not able to shake enough defenders and comes up a little bit short.
And I think a lot of times on 3rd down, Reese, you bet on your guy. When you're an offensive...
Converts on 4th down. Still going. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking to throw on 1st down. grabbed in the backfield. It's Cobb.
That's a good idea offensively. Try to get this guy the football in space on the perimeter of the field, throwing him the swing pass, and see if he can make something happen.
Just enough time for one final play in this half. Gonna take a shot. The pass is incomplete, and 1 second is left.
And the offensive coordinator here is really trying to stay aggressive and take a shot. Obviously, the offense couldn't click on that one, but later in the game, if I'm
Going for the big play. Reels it in down the left side. Touchdown, Tigers. And they take it in for 6 more points.
And how about this offense responding late in the first half, getting the score, now an extra point away from tying this football game, going into the half. That's exactly how you draw up a 2-minute drill. That's how you want to finish a half.
Here comes the 2-point try. Dropping back, it's Knight. Floating away. He makes the grab in the end zone for the 2, and with that, they have the lead as they head to the half. Auburn ready to boot it deep to start the second half. Coming out with it, it's Price. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Here come the Irish, back on offense. I imagine we'll see them go right back to work up top after how productive that passing game was in the first half.
And it's interesting. If I'm the defense and I've got the lead, they've had success throwing the football, but we're winning. I don't know that this defense changes too much of what they've done in the first half.
I think they got to do a better job with pass rush. They might want to change their coverages as well, because they're probably at this point expecting this offense to have to keep throwing, considering they did have success in the first half.
Makes the grab. Notre Dame comes to the line trying to convert on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the tight end. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. Pass completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Looking downfield on 1st down. Looking for a huge play. He's got it for a big play. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Oh, he's got some space. Around and forced out of bounds. Mark it right at the 16-yard line, and man, are they in business. Notre Dame once back up near its own goal line, now on the move. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
Gets it out fast. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Notre Dame facing a 3rd and long, trying to keep this drive alive. Back to throw, it's Carr. Got his man quickly. They kept him out of the end zone, but not before he gets it to the 1-yard line, and it'll be 1st and goal. Notre Dame once backed up near its own goal line, now on the move. He'll keep it himself. Fighting for the goal line, and the ball's out.
It's so hard to force fumbles, and when you do, you so badly want to get them. You're crawling, you're doing whatever you can to get there as a defender, but the offense fortunate enough to cover it back up.
Going for 6. Touchdown, Notre Dame! And that one will give them the lead. If he can keep putting together games like this, he might have a shot at Brady Quinn's career touchdown record of 95. All the great quarterbacks the Irish have had, guys like Joe Theismann, John Hewart, nobody's even close to that.
Yeah, and that's crazy to think about being in that kind of a company. And And Notre Dame's always been a good running team, and when they find quarterbacks and have great quarterback play, then I think they start to take off to that next level. And so far, he's showing that here today.
He'll bring it out. It's Cobb. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. To the ground with the back. Pushes ahead for 2. They'll mark it at the 17.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense understanding, listen, that QB is a threat, and they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in. He got that sucker in there.
And the missed connection on 3rd down.
I want to give a shout out to the defense there on 3rd down, doing a really nice job disguising their coverage because it looked like they confused the quarterback on 3rd down. Really nice job getting back into that zone and making sure that ball falls incomplete.
Got out of trouble and throws. And it's going to be batted down. They'll turn it over on downs.
Man, that is just a great job on defense there on 4th down, making a play on the ball in the air. Everybody had their eyes on the quarterback, but having great timing, swatting.
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. They got him down pretty quickly after the pick, but now they've got it at the 15-yard line. They go to the ground. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
We're trying to run the ball on 1st down, guys, but just nothing doing up front. Their offensive line got blown up on that play. There was nowhere for that guy to go.
Bought a little time, lets it go. The sure hands, it's Singleton. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Back to throw, it's Knight. Got a man, it's Singleton. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. Auburn ready to go back to work after getting another 1st down. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And a good solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
And winning 1st downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on 1st down.
There he goes. Still on his feet. He goes out of bounds across the 25, marking at the 24, and this defense, its head is spinning. And he can flat roll, turning on the Jets like a Cam Newton or Nick Marshall.
I was thinking about rolling trees, but yeah, I'm right there with you, man. These Auburn offenses that are so great, they've had the same commonality over the last several years. And it's a great, dynamic quarterback that can make plays and push the pace of that offense.
They've got him looking wide, but they're going to throw it. It falls incomplete, and will change ends of the field to get things started back up. Guys, we've come to the end of the quarter, and Notre Dame has the lead. 3 quarters are in the books. Time becomes a factor both in trying to hold the lead or cut into it as we take a look at the stats. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. Caught over the middle. It's Singleton. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a 1st down in the red zone at the 14. The Tigers started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels.
This is one of the things that's hard about stopping the option. That wasn't a big gain, but you look up, and they're in 2nd and short, 2nd and medium. They put you behind the sticks consistently as a defense. This defense has to be aggressive, make sure they get to this quarterback, and make him make quick decisions.
Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a 1st down without scoring. 3rd down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
What do you do now if you're the offense, right? After that incomplete 4th down, but you've driven the entire field. At this point, we got to go for a touchdown, or do you just pay the drive off by kicking a field goal?
Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. They'll move the wide receiver. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. Powers through the defender. He finds enough room to get it over the 10-yard line, and he's down at 13. 2nd down coming up. Back to throw, it's Carr. Looking to the big tight end. It's caught. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. It's runs like that that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. He'll do it himself. He gets the job done, picking up the 1st down, then getting down.
And I love that decision by this quarterback. No monkeying around, man. Get to the spot, get the 1st down, lower your shoulder. I don't need a big play. I just want another.
Breaks into the open. They stop him at the 42, but they're on a roll with a pickup of 15 and a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On the run, it's Love. That's why a good running game is a coach's and quarterback's best friend when you're trying to put the lid on the game. The clock winds down to the 2-minute timeout, and this offense will try to drain away the time and secure the victory. Right back to the well. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. You gotta believe they just want to run it, take care of the football, and keep that clock moving on 2nd and 9. Throws to the wideout. It's complete. Makes a grab at the 6-yard line. It's 1st and goal. And the defense in desperation mode, trying to hang on to give their team a chance. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They'll use a timeout here. You have to be certain at this point in the game. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Irish!
And, you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. He made the tackle at the 39, but a really good job by the return team there. Opening play of the drive from the 39. To throw, it's Knight. Looking left. Intercepted, and that is the last thing they needed. Bringing it back. Inside. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Oregon Ducks, the House of Loud, Autzen Stadium in Eugene. As we'll see, the number 11 team in the country, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on the 4th-ranked team in the land, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Power football with the run. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Moore to the air. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Gets rid of it. Just a short pass to the tight end. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. Once first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up, you can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Trying to move the sticks on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Bought a little time, lets it go. Makes the catch, it's slow. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42.
Well, that's why this guy's one of the best receivers in the country. Even when he's double covered, he's open. He's able to make the catch and get the first down.
Makes the catch, it's Hughes. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup.
You know, it's funny. I know running backs oftentimes are afterthoughts when it comes to the passing game, but when you think about it, this guy's been making people miss his entire life taking handoffs. So why wouldn't you try to get him involved in the passing game as well? You just saw in that last play how dangerous.
Touchdown, Oregon! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. You thought it was noisy when the duck rolled out on that motorcycle? Decibels through the roof in the House of Loud.
And what a great job getting this crowd going early. This is not one of the biggest crowds in the country, but Alson Stadium is one of the loudest places you will ever be in, and they love their Ducks.
They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? Fielded in the end zone, it's Price. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. He'll toss it. Punches ahead, they'll give him a yard to the 13.
Well, this defense knew coming into the game they were going to see the option, and they didn't know exactly how it was going to look specifically. They've seen it a few times early in this game. They've given up some yards, but it looks like they're clamping down on it now, guys, and we know they've got speed. They can go sideline to sideline. Really nice job that time. Getting hats over to the football, getting to the pitch man in the perimeter of the field, and getting him down on the ground.
Goes to the option. Now the toss. And they did not let him get to that first down line. It'll bring up a call here.
And I like what this offense did. They run the option. They're good at it. They read it. They run the pitch. They get some positive yards. But more importantly, they set up a fourth and really short. They're successful in these situations most of the time.
Trying to keep this drive alive. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
There are analytics out there in college football that say maybe you can go for that at that point of the field here in the first half. It's still early. If you don't get it, you can come back later in the game, make it up, score some more points, and that mistake will be erased. The problem is right now at this juncture of the game, that was a big-time error. The fact that you didn't get that, you're now gifting your opponent points.
Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be first and goal.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the second drive, he's firing on all.
Touchdown, Ducks! Quick strike through the air for the score. What a grab and what a quick strike for that offense.
And when I'm an offensive coordinator and I see a short field, I'm thinking attack, attack, attack. Go get that touchdown. Take advantage of what the defense gave you. Great job by the offensive coordinator.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Fielded in the end zone. It's Price. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Looking to throw, it's Carr. Fires to the wideout. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on first down. Second down coming up.
Man, that is one this QB is going to wish he had back. That receiver was so wide open. There was nobody even near him, and the quarterback somehow overthrew him.
The power of Autzen Stadium on full display. The house of loud is deafening on this third down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that third down right there, when it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
Hauls it in, the first down and more. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect fourth down call there. Looking to throw on first down. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. Time has expired here in the quarter, and Oregon has the lead. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Wants to go up top. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Taking it the other way. They'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They've come out smoking with touchdowns on each of their first two drives, and they're back to work now. Finds the tight end. And there might have been trouble if they hadn't gotten to him immediately.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Throws to the tight end. A strike downfield. Touchdown, Oregon! All that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
All you can say is how impressive has this team been at home today in all three facets of the game. Their defense has been outstanding. We've seen some plays in special teams, and the offense continues to deliver, showing off all of the playmakers and all of the versatility they have on that side of the football. This could not be better here in the first half for the home team.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. They've fallen into this big hole, and they are pretty desperate for answers right now. Finds his tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
And nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat, I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
Off play action. Quickly out to the tight end. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate.
Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Got room on the return. Touchdown, Ducks! The defense putting points on the board. Look, I know it's only the second quarter, but we're starting to see a pretty significant gap develop between these two teams right now.
No doubt. When your defense is scoring, your offense is scoring, good things happening for your ball club. This defense on point, reading their scouting report, making big plays.
And the extra point makes it 28-0. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. He'll bring it out. It's Pauling. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Looking to throw, it's Carr. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. Makes the grab.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Got him downfield. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. It's a 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Right down the middle. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Quickly to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The Irish trying to keep this drive moving on 3rd and short. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down.
Great job at contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on 4th down.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that 4th down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you could tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
Terrific job getting to him. There was nowhere to go.
Well, Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
Just keep slinging it. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over. Welcome, everyone, to Hard Rock Stadium, home of the Miami Hurricanes. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on the second-ranked team in the land, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. And the Hurricanes will kick it away to start. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. To work up top. Snagged in the middle. It's Allen. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. The Nittany Lions come to the line in the hurry-up.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
They'll line up for a second down play. Back to pass. Makes the grab. It's Pena. At the 35, he's open. There he goes. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback, because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short, and he did the rest of the work.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here's the return from inside his 10. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The give to the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, He knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
Got it in the middle. It's Marion. Couple of guys there to get him on the ground. The Hurricanes are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Looking for a man. It's back. It's complete to the right. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. The Canes come to the line with a new set of downs. Give to the running back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Man, what a spectacular play by that defensive end to come up with the tackle there.
And you see those guys get off the football so fast. Most of these guys are 250 to 275 pounds, but they get off the ball fast, load. And the offensive linemen, they have no chance to stop those guys as quick and as fast as they are.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Daniels. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Oh, a big decision here early as they leave the offense on the field in their own territory. They want to keep this opening drive alive. And it's incomplete. The long pass on 4th down is to no avail.
It's really early in the game right now, and if it's 4th and short, 4th and medium, maybe I see going for it, certainly. But 4th and long, that's a situation I think you got to punt and just let the game.
Turning it on. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. The Nittany Lions in the hurry-up.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Here's the pressure. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
What a play by the defender that time, because he's matched up one-on-one man coverage against an outstanding wide receiver, and it's the defender who makes the play. Really, really good position. He was up to the challenge. Interesting to see if his quarterback goes his way again.
So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Complete out of the backfield. And the defense was right there to make the tackle, but not before they get it to the 12 and set up in the red zone. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Snagged out of the air. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions!
Defense has got to do a better job of corralling this wide receiver. They've got to know where he lines up each and every play. And then once he has the ball, they have to play with a sense of urgency and get hats to the football. He's just way too dangerous in the open field.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Use the play fake, now to throw. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. And the Canes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to pass, it's back. Oh, they're after him! And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Pulls it in down the sideline. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. The play-action fake. Unloads to the wideout. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. Misfired on 1st down, back to the air on 2nd. Caught in the backfield, it's Fletcher. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. We've reached the break, and Penn State is on top. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. The screen, he's got wheels. Inside the 35. Finds a crease at the 20. Touchdown, Hurricane! Once he got some room, it was over. After the score, we'll see if that breathes a little fire into it.
And you see it all the time, right? You get that score, you get that energy, the crowd gets involved, and the defense got to get out and get you a stop. But this was step one to getting them back in the ballgame.
And the extra point is good. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. That ball scoots through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. They've been firing on all cylinders, touchdowns on each of the first two drives, and they'll try to make it 3 for 3. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to fire. Finds his man. It's Pena.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
Fires to the big fella. And boy, is he close to that first down. Maybe just a couple of inches short. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. In their own territory, no problem. 4th and inches, and they'll go for it. The Nittany Lions have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Release to the back. Got it in the middle, it's Allen. And he's brought down after a nice gain. This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that first down.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look. Right back on the football, ready to run another play.
The Nittany Lions want to pick up the tempo. Back to pass on second down. That's caught. It's Pena. Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, Penn State! And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching it.
How about the day for this young fella? 3 receiving touchdowns. Hey, defense, that guy's good. We might want to do something about it. Let's send 2 at him. Let's send 3 at him. We can't let this guy continue to beat us time and time again.
They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. That is an efficient drive. 7 plays, 75 yards. And the finisher coming courtesy of that touchdown toss from 45 yards out. And he takes this from inside the 5. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. The give from the gun. Strong run to get it out to the 21-yard line. They pick up a 6. And the Canes can really attack on this 2nd and short. They'll go right back to him. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. No matter who's been leading the program, Miami always wants to be able to run the ball with some physicality.
starts everything. The line of scrimmage starts everything. That attitude starts everything. And the U is known for attitude. And when they play physical, they've got great teams.
They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. To the air, it's Beck. Got his man. Jukes his way for more.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
And the Hurricanes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. There he goes. Lowers those pads. And he was off to the races, finally tripped up at the 36.
Busting big runs like this is a team effort. Obviously, the back has to find the hole, but you got to have everybody around them doing their job to make it a good play call.
And everybody around them doesn't just mean the offensive line. The receivers getting their blocks downfield is a big deal, too.
It's a huge deal. We always talk about them catching passes, but blocking is so important for their responsibilities.
Well, right away after picking up a 1st down, they go right back to their playmaker at running back, and I love the push they got up front, getting a hat on a hat, opening a huge hole for the back.
And you become so hard to defend when you can run the football successfully on 1st down. You're starting like that. Now what opens up? Play action. Now you're making me play pass and run. This offense, if they can create that run physicality, now it opens up everything else.
That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. They'll move it back, and it's 1st and 15 for this offense. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Bringing the heat. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the 1st half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the 2nd half, they've
got some room headed to the goal line. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Canes!
And that was a really big score here at the end of the 1st half, just for their confidence and their momentum. They're obviously still losing right now on the scoreboard, but you had the feeling something positive had to happen here at the end of the 1st half for them to go in at halftime, regroup, and come out in the 2nd half now trying to build on that successful drive offensively.
Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Looking to throw on 1st down. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Back to pass. Pulls it in. It's Pena. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Got a man. It's Pena. At the 45 on his way. Racing down the left side. The 10. A big play as he takes it all the way down to the 17-yard line before going out of bounds.
Well, these two have been absolutely unstoppable in this game, and it just feels like every time this guy drops back to throw, he's throwing it to one guy and one guy only. The defense cannot stop him. He has been a matchup nightmare all game long.
And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. He's got it on the run. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! A great catch and run for 6.
And that's the way you execute on offense, man. You keep your foot on the gas. Try to make this a 2-score game. You do with that touchdown. This offense executing beautifully. The defense is going to have to find something in the second half to get some stops.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. He'll start the return inside his 5. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Back to pass, it's Beck. He lets one fly deep. Snatches it on the right. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Looking to throw on first down. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
And you wonder if that interception is going to bring this guy back down to reality a little bit. He was lights out early in this game. Everything he was throwing was right on the money, and that might have been a decision where he got a little bit greedy, and David, the defense made him pay.
And this defense has seen it time and time. They've been throwing the football, having success. Nice job adjusting, breaking on the football, making...
Going deep. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. Just about set to get this second half underway. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here early in the third quarter.
Down 2 possessions, the coaching staff met in at halftime, and they've probably scripted this opening drive. Just like they do at the start of the game, they've now got an idea of what plays they feel most confident in, what plays their quarterback is seeing the best to go out here and execute a scoring drive.
Well, and it's nice to get the ball first. Like, I got the first opportunity to close the gap a little bit, apply some great game pressure to these guys. So I think getting the ball first, driving down, scoring right here would be huge.
And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Dropping back, it's Beck. Got his man. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Now on second down. Wants to go up top. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Now on offense, you're trying to get your running back involved here in the passing game, and obviously no success on that play. Defense seemed like they were aware of it, and all of a sudden you've set yourself up in a tough position here on third.
Fires to the big fella. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. The Hurricanes have this offense rolling. To the air on first down. Fires to the middle. Working on the right. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. The Canes will have it first and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. He turns it loose to the left. Snags it. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be first and goal. And the Canes didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still just a very short gain. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Got it behind the line. It's Fletcher. And the pass is complete, but less than nothing to show for it. They're knocked down behind the line. This offense simply has to pay this off on 3rd and goal. They touchdown, Miami! And the comeback is on. They want to see if they can score the deuce.
I think the days of running backs just running downhill are out the window. You better be able to do this. You see the playmaker slipping out of the backfield, throwing the football. He'll handle the rest, get in the end zone for the touchdown.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. They'll start this drive going to the air. That's caught. It's Pena. And a 9-yard gain on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. And the Nittany Lions headed quickly to the line. Looking for a chunk play on 2nd and short. He's got it. Stopped at the 42, but he got 15 yards on the play. They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. With the catch, it's Pena. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 46-yard line.
This quarterback has been really good today. Has been on top of it, seeing things really, really well. That pass right there put him over the 300-yard mark.
It's picked off, and they ruined the drive with a turnover. Never really got that return cranking, but the offense is set up at the 30. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Beck. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Trying to get rid of it. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the air on 2nd down. Caught in the backfield, it's Fletcher. Running through contact. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. On 1st down, here comes this offense. Fires to the tight end. He breaks a tackle. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately, a 3-yard loss. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Gets it out quickly. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. They go back to work with a 1st down in the final period of this one. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. Nice move to keep running. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. And the Canes can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Unloads quickly. He's inside the 15. Touchdown, Hurricane! They look finished, but they weren't. Still fighting it. We're locked up. Lining up for the point after and the lead. And the extra point gives them a 1-point lead here in the 4th.
And it's now the 2nd time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37.
I feel like this guy's having one of those games. It happens maybe once in your life. He's just been open everywhere on the field. He's been lighting up the scoreboard. He's turning these defenders around. They just simply can't cover him.
They gave themselves room to operate with that first play. Now first down from the 37. Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Pena. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Using him out of the slot, he has just been unstoppable.
And I love putting dynamic athletes in the slot that I can move around, that I can put in motion, that I can make him go in or out. I can put him off the ball so you can't get hands on him, and they've really featured this guy today.
Going to swing it on second down. Just a short pass to the tight end. Stop just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. The Nittany Lions come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. Just nosing into enemy territory at the 49. It's first and 10. Looking downfield on first down. The short hands. It's Pena. And good coverage by the defense. Just a short gain.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
Wants to fire on second down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Pena.
And this is the time where I'm a defense. I'm slow to get up. I'm making sure I stay on that offensive player. I'm trying to eat up as much clock and make this offense burn as much clock, Palmer, as I can.
And this coaching staff right now, you know they're looking at the analytics too, right? How many timeouts do we have left? We want to think about dialing up some play calls that get guys catching the football or get the ball out of bounds to stop the clock. You've got a good rhythm right here. You're in a good position of the field to go win this thing, but you've got to be really smart with your play calls.
Third down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. Looking to throw on first down. Finds the tight end. Turning it on! And he's brought down after a nice game.
Man, this quarterback has been dialed in all game long. He's making outstanding decisions, and he's been so accurate throwing the football. He's now got over 350 passing yards.
From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? The defense will take a timeout. 25 seconds left to play. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Defense will use a timeout. 22 seconds remaining in the game. Well, you don't see this very often. So much for fighting until the bitter end as they'll take the unvictory formation. The offense will use a timeout. Clock is stopped with 22 seconds left. And guys, a perfect opportunity here to take the lead late. A first down run in the red zone. Timeout call by the offense. We have 18 seconds left.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
moves up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They get the timeout call with 7 seconds left on the clock. Pressurized kick coming right now as this game hangs in the balance. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. That was a spontaneous combustion of a celebration on the sidelines, and wait to see what happens if they can hold on for a few more seconds. That last field goal looks like the game winner if they can keep them from getting in field goal range here right at the end. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Timeout on the field and 4 ticks left to go.
Timeout, Penn State.
He's trying to get them set quickly. They have to get the ball into field goal range. Scanning the field, it's back. Under fire. The ball hits the ground, and this thing is over. An absolutely heartbreaking loss. Guys, this is a type of signature win that can set the tone for the future of a program.
And this is the crazy thing about college football with 18 to 22-year-olds. On any given day, anything can happen. And David, you got to give this team so much credit. They played with their hair on fire and got a tremendous win.
And to keep the belief, like, to understand, like, I've got a chance to